Alright, look, if you just erase the worst ones, the X-Men timeline honestly works a lot better. I said better, not flawless. Dark Phoenix is apparently the final installment in the X-Men franchise. Not sure what's really going on with New Mutants or how Deadpool is going to acknowledge these movies in the future, but I think, or what they're saying, is this is the last one. Either way, this movie is about Jean Grey struggling with powers that I thought she got in the last movie, but apparently she gets at the start of this one. The movie was an absolute mess. I don't even know where to start. It's like the people who were making this movie didn't really have a clue what story they wanted to tell, so they ended up just piecing together really crappy scenes of drama with some scenes they probably deemed were important. It ended up just being really boring. The dialogue was almost all really cheesy, but the movie was trying to be taken super seriously. The acting felt super weird, like nobody had any direction. For instance, randomly there are moments of super heavy emotion, and it's not being conveyed poorly or anything, but then when there was just regular talking, it was super painful to get through. The costumes and makeup were really bad, but the effects definitely weren't terrible. I thought there have been a lot worse effects this year. It wasn't distracting. And that being said, this movie definitely wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. The movie's been getting a lot of hate, but I really only thought it was mostly really bad. I mean, it had some moments for sure, especially aided by the fact that there was a pretty great score by Hans Zimmer under it all. Yeah, like sometimes it got really funny when they were trying to be all serious with great music, and then Ready Player One was all Gene. But yeah, when it wasn't held back by silliness, I really did appreciate the music. I also kind of appreciated the movie's attempt at changing up how the X-Men use their powers. Like, some of it looked really silly because everybody just kind of waves their hands around to do everything in these movies, so I mean, there are a few moments that actually made me laugh, but we've never really had a great example of variety with everyone's powers. Like, everyone just does the same thing in all these movies, and I feel like in this one there was a couple moments that I was actually pretty surprised by. If there was more of that and it was done better, I think this movie could have been a lot cooler. I also did appreciate that the movie was trying to be really serious and emotional without constantly undercutting it with humor. Like I said, most of the dialogue is super cliche and a lot of the plot points are really predictable, but at least it owned it. Alright, look, what we have here is a long, boring, really bad plot, a few great actors with absolutely no direction, and a little bit of superhero stuff all over some Hans Zimmer. You'll probably forget this one right away. It's just not good. I'm gonna give Dark Phoenix a 3 out of 10. Hey guys, thanks for watching this one. What's your favorite movie in the X-Men franchise? Deadpool included, let me know in the comments. And as always, keep watching movies.